That driver, I think, is 15 plus years old. I got fit for some clubs about 2 years ago, and we went through all kinds of models, and they said, keep that. Like, we cannot
Really? They couldn't beat it?
beat it.
Well,
And
today's your day. That's your typical miss right there, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
like, even though that started out right and went to center,
Yeah.
like, I'd take that in a heartbeat, but like, for that to start right like that, that's rare.
So those were all fairway shots.
Yeah,
And
that would be,
good dispersion. That was your best one. But we can definitely, with your club head speed, we can get a little further.
all right, sounds good.
So that's a 10.5, and the launch and what we're getting right now is good. I'm going to show you another chart that we have, which is our optimal launch and spin chart. So if you look at your ball speed, right? This is the average with your driver at 128. And we look at your attack angle of minus 0.3, so it's pretty much zero, right? So we find 128 ball speed, I'll say 130. We come across to it 0, where these intersect. So 14 launch at 2600 spin is your optimum range. So that's my goal, is to try to get you for that launch angle and get you within that spin rate. If we can get you there, you're gonna maximize your distance.
Okay.
All right, so 14 at 26, and you're at 11 and 24. So the spin is really good, but the launch is on the low side. So that's where we need to look at probably changing that, so you can get a little more carry distance and a little more overall roll. So we're gonna start with a 10.5, but I'm gonna change the shaft on here, give you something a little lighter and help kind of kick that ball up in the air for you a little bit.
A little jump. I tell you.
While I'm controlling the spin rate. So this sleeve right here allows me to go, so this is 10.5. So this is on the dot, it stays 10.5. I can add 1 degree of loft. I can add 1.5 degree. I could take off a degree. I could take off a degree and a half. But then I can take this out, and on the back side is a flat setting. And the flat setting on the dot flattens out 3 degrees. So if I have someone that's missing left, like you, I can put it in the flat setting without changing the loft and produce a straighter shot. Tee it down just a little bit lower, Nick.
Not bad.
Yep, give me one more and I'm gonna make an adjustment. I see what adjustment I need to make already. All right, so what I did was same loft, as far same head, which is the max, but I added a little bit more loft, because remember, we're trying to get you to that 14. So let's see what this one does with the changed loft. Oh,
Ooh,
look at that.
I'll take that.
Look at that.
I like that. I want to see what that reads here.
So we're at our launch at 13,
Yeah.
right? We're just 300 off of our spin, 240. So yours was 211 on your gamer on average. So 221, 16 yards total.
One swing.
I knew we'd beat it.
I think it was the tee. It was the tee I got.
The tee and the extra loft I gave you. You probably felt the power of it jumping off the face.
That's a good way to say it.
I heard it.
Yeah. I work in words. I give you the most simple.
No, that's great.
It was good. I mean, it's like it felt better. Yeah.
Oh, that's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Another 13 launch.
Right.
And look what your impact is. I kept that on the screen so you can see where you're hitting it.
Ain't bad.
230. 13 launch, about 2100 spin. So the only thing I changed was adding that loft while trying to keep the spin rate down. I didn't want to add too much loft where your spin's going to jump up, and it didn't. You're hitting in a better spot too. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Now, that was a little bit high in the launch.
Right.
So you could, if you're going to kind of go after that a little bit, you could tee it down. But look at your attack angle. So remember what we talked about? One thing that you needed to change was your attack angle. You're positive now.
Okay.
So you see that? So if you look at your spin, we needed 2400, that's perfect. tiny bit behind the launch, but I'm not concerned about that because that was pretty close, right? But 214 carry, 240.
That's 10 yards.
Yeah, and you're at 222, so that's, I mean, that's almost 20 yards from your gamer.
And that forgave when I was losing probably some of the control that I typically have.
So you swing hard with your driver, you're not going to get that, oh, by the way, and that went straight.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not like you hit it far and it went off to the right, off to the left. You're in the middle of the fairway ready for your approach shot.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.